Yo, can anyone hear me? Juice invited me to speak. I reckon something's happened on his end.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Not much, not much. We were just
What,
waiting. We thought something might have happened on your end.
for how long?
What have we been here? Like 21, 31 minutes?
Are you serious? Oh my,
Yeah, that's okay. I
the
was gonna
entire.
I was gonna
I-
like jump in and I was gonna jump in and when it got to 9:30, I was gonna just keep my space going,
what?
but that's funny.
What? How? I just went over the whole like 69 reasons. No, you didn't hear none of that.
None, bro. Your mic was off.
Oh my god. Oh my. What the
Oh,
hell? Wow,
You better do it again.
bro. Holy crap! I was damn. Oh man, that and April Fools couldn't come soon enough, bro. I was talking to myself for like 40 minutes. Oh shit. Oh damn. So yeah, I ran through the 60 the 69 reasons why you shouldn't overlook um SPX 6900 in 2026 and beyond.
Oh
Holy
wow.
crap. I did a whole monologue and everything.
I bet it was good. I bet it was good as well. It's being
Yeah.
recorded, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it
Yeah,
still
so
wouldn't have been recorded.
all right, guys. So welcome to the transmission muted 20.
31 minutes of mute.
Holy crap!
Did you play the intro song and everything?
Yeah.
We heard nothing, man.
I mean, talk about practice. That was. I just did a live practice mute.
It's just
Oh no.
run through. Check the comments later. You'll laugh.
Yeah. Oh damn. But yeah, I just ran through the 69 reasons because I felt like there was a good feedback, and since it didn't get recorded last week because the 500 found a way to deactivate the space, so shame on them. I also was it called yeah, it was a good it was a good feedback to see the community be so responsive, and also I feel like it's good to like if anyone has their own reasons, they should post, the reasons why they're in this and why they what makes them stick around. Because
Yeah,
I,
for
I feel
sure.
like where as the space is growing, not only our community but like people coming into crypto and all that, um, like the more reasons the better, because I truly think like there's gonna be a reason that someone saw and they're gonna be like that's the reason I'm here. So
Yeah, there's always like a sticking point for someone.
yeah.
What do you think the number one reason is for you, though? If you were to just single out one.
If I had to single out one, if one of the
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
ooh,
man.
um, uh, I think the most important one is like human connection.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like being a millennial, being a product of seeing like all this technology, like or the technology of the internet, right? Like being the first ones to use it, and also having a life before the internet. I feel like it's cool that we could still like have connections here, even online. I feel like it's like the internet has like grown up now to the point where it's like this is cool now. It's not as weird, I guess, as it might have been before.
yeah. How old are you, Juice?
I just turned 36.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How
So
about
you're like a little bit older than me, like a year older. I'm
yeah,
35. Yeah.
nice. When's your birthday? If you
November 1st. So I'm only just sort of 35. So I'm guessing you're like 10 months older than me.
no, you're November 1st.
Yeah, man.
I'm October 15th.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, man. How do you like your mid 30s?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like, I try to stay fit and eat well and do all the right things. I kind of got like a little fat in my 20s. I stopped playing sport. And then now I play sport again and go to the gym and eat well. So yeah, I'm trying to like look after the vessel, I guess. Keeps
Yeah,
my brain sharp. Yeah.
for sure, for sure. I feel like
What about you?
same. I feel like I've been hitting the gym at least uh on a good week 4 times a week, and then on the other days I'm at least doing cardio, being active for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like well, I because I also I mean, besides SPX, I also hold Giga, so I feel like it's when you hold and when you believe in something like that, it feels like, yeah, you got to get to moving, you got to get active here. It like pushes you to better yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I also
So
hold Giga. I see really good posts about,
yeah,
people doing things like, yeah, just challenging themselves to be better. Really good
yeah,
message. Positive message, especially to males and like masculinity, like positive masculinity.
yeah. I feel like that's what I like about it. I feel like um society feels like it's been lacking some of it for a bit. So I feel like we need to, I don't know, just we just have to get healthy, like
Yeah,
healthy bodies, healthy minds, and like not just males, but everyone.
for sure. Yeah. I
Oh
think it leads to being like a better community, better cities, better towns. Yeah.
yeah, man. So it's cool. It's cool how everything is like growing right now, because I feel like however long if even if you've been in the space for like 6 months or however, I feel like you definitely are seeing a change now. Like there it's an act, we're active now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna jump out just for a sec, cancel that space and jump back in. Just give me a couple minutes.
Sounds good, bro. What's up, Nick?
Was good, man. I'm so glad Autoheal Hour's back.
Go birds.
Yeah. Go fucking birds, dickhead. Oh my god, I don't really even give a fuck. I actually don't really give a fuck about sports anymore because I'm so into like reading and understanding like monetary
Mm.
policy and fucking hard money that it's like I actually just care more about fucking crypto at this point. Like everyone just arguing over their favorite football team, and I'm just sitting here like, nah, dude. Like I want my meme coin movement. I want not my meme coin. I want my movement coins to fucking grow in terms of holders. Fuck price. Like I want this movement to fully develop and take over. And I want everyone to know about it, and I want to save as many people as possible. I could care less if two guys are arguing over whose quarterback's better. I just laugh. But I think that it's like in the fucking the old adage is true. Like the the Romans would just create a circus for everyone and distract everyone from the problems that are happening. And it's the same fucking thing with football. All these dumbass people I work with in my office job, I mean, not like they're dumb, but like they're just distracted. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck your fantasy team. Who cares? Do you know how much money the Federal Reserve prints every day? Like, that's what I fucking care about. Like, I don't give a fuck. But like, yeah, if we were in the Super Bowl this year, I'd be like, oh, go Birds, dickhead, whatever. But I mean, yeah, we've had good seasons and good years. I really don't entertain the football conversations. Like people are like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like you don't watch football, you don't sports bet. Like no, I have brain cells. Like I'm not fucking stupid. But yeah, speaking of health, you guys were just talking about that. I just did. I just finished my Aeon run of the day. I only did 2 miles today, which isn't much for me. I did 6 miles on Monday, which is pretty rough. And we're trying to flip to 500 with this shit. So it's pretty awesome as we're in a group chat, keeping each other accountable, which is nice. Because Cryptic Mang he's like my dad. He like puts me in timeout when I do shit wrong and stuff like that. So Cryptic Mang is like, Nick, I'm on you. And I was like, I literally said, all right, guys, hold me accountable, please. Because I told you guys I'm going to do a 5 mile run or something like that this weekend. And then I didn't do it because I went up to the mountains to go skiing with my buddies. And we like rented an Airbnb and I didn't get much sleep. We were up kind of late drinking together.
Hey,
Like
what the
fuck, I
hell
have
you
to puke
doing?
after. So I punished myself. What were you saying?
No, that's sick. I feel like I was just joking about the Go Birds. I feel like I could watch now sports without actually caring too much. Like it's not at this. Who cares who wins? It's like it's fixed most part. Like
Yeah, right.
there's a script and all that. So it's like or it just feels like see like growing up in the 90s and seeing like wrestling. I feel like now that's kind of like the pinnacle of how the world works. Like we just took a script off like Vince McMahon's playbook or something. It kind of feels like what the hell are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a Birds fan too, and you know, it still kind of sucked when they lost. But honestly,
Yeah, it does
I kind
suck.
of felt like at least I got my Aeons. Like, it's always euphoric in the cognosphere. So, um, you know,
Yeah,
that's it was all good. I used to live and die, Birds, Eagles fan, football and whatnot, but
yeah,
not really that much anymore, to be honest.
exactly. You know, I just seen it like passing of the time. Like it's like having a nice little treat. But I mean, we it's kind of hard. Also, too, I think it's like in the era of football. Not that I want to keep this on football for too long, but it's like since like Mahomes went down, like they don't know who to put on the screen. They're like golden child. So and all that other trash going on. But we're here for something else, something bigger. The movement, and I just want to apologize because I did not know I was mute for like 40 minutes. I did like a whole I did a whole monologue. I was talking, I was joking, and I was like,
Bro,
no one even heard none of this. So like honestly
we
that
were there was
yeah.
like five of us in here, like, where's the juice at? We were like messaging each other and shit. It's like, I hope he's all right. Honestly, I was like, are you okay, dude?
And I was not even looking at my phone or anything. I was just riffing. But all I did was go over the 69 reasons and why you shouldn't overlook SPX 6900 in 2026. And it's just damn, it's like I think this time and last time, like I just been kind of just riffing. I felt like before I used to like write everything down and kind of like just don't forget to say this. But now it's like, hey man, I feel like if I just come more as myself, people are just gonna feel that, and that's what we're all here for. I feel like we just have like a naturalness. Is like this shouldn't feel like work, and none of this feels like work to be honest, pushing a movement, trying to help as many people, trying to like wake people up. But we don't even have to wake anyone up. Like everyone is slowly waking up. Everyone is like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Just gotta be authentic. That's
yeah. That's
that's what we need
the
to do. You know what I mean?
that's like the more we just be ourselves, um, yeah, the more. And that was like the one of the things on the list that I had too. Like just like the more you're yourself, people are gonna realize other aeons are gonna connect with that, and like then you start like building off of that. Like it doesn't I don't think anyone has to feel like anyone's starting from like ground zero. There's a really great foundation here, and it's only gonna get like more solid, like solidified, and like it's just gonna I feel like we just aim to improve. That's why we're growing at the speed right now, because like we're here to make things better. And like that was some of the things I actually had written down. I felt like I gave myself like a couple notes, and then like I wrote down, I was like, how do you generate generational wealth? And I was like, by having a vessel that could last generations, not just for one or two moments to ride, but to have a system built on belief rather than greed. So like I wrote that earlier. I felt like I'm always thinking. I feel like I'm always trying to figure out how could we make this place even better. I don't know if you does anyone ever feel like that?
Yeah, totally. absolutely. Um, yeah, I've been kind of listening to a lot of just Carl Jung. I don't know if you ever kind of read up on him and just different types of psychoanalysts and his their philosophies and how it applies to today's world. You know, this new world of AI and how how we're going to navigate that in the future. And I think SPX and communities, cult communities like this, where there's true human connection, that's going to be really important going forward because the loneliness epidemic. I mean, we've probably talked about this thousands of times, but it's totally true. And we need, right now, what we're doing right now, we need this because otherwise we'd be just kind of stuck in our little holes, our little cages. So being able to connect with people like you, even if you're muted, Juice, for a half hour, we'll wait for you, brother.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I appreciate that. I feel like that's what makes this place great because I feel like um I mean, now I don't feel bad because like I said all these things, so like I'm gonna end up saying it for a third time, and that's okay. So I feel like it's it's great here, and I feel like was it? Let me just skim through a couple of these things. I feel like um our network extends globally, and it really you really feel that once you start embracing the space, embracing others, and then they start embracing you back. So it's definitely it's a great feeling, and you definitely can't find human connection here. And it's harder every day because I feel like even on like out here, whether I'm walking or anywhere, I usually say hi, good morning, good evening. I'm respectful, like to just people, and then like you just don't get it back these days. Like people are just not focused on anything, but they have a tunnel vision of just of stress, a tunnel vision filled with bills, filled with worries, filled with like what am I doing, filled with like like just filled with so much doubt, and it's like it's such an unhealthy way of living, and it's like I think people don't want to like deal with these issues because like they don't understand money, and a lot of this is like m- and it's crazy because I feel like growing up you couldn't talk about money. It was like a taboo. It's like you couldn't talk about money or like sex or like there were certain topics yet you couldn't just like talk about. And it's like we could have had like you know just talking about money or just finances, understanding them. It's like it's a horrible feeling knowing like that there are so many people in debt or going into debt because of Uber Eats. I was like, bro, does no one want to learn how to cook? Or it's like we're just we're they're just getting us comfortable to just have everything so convenient at any given time. Like that's how this life has to be, just like make you lazy lazy enough to like they end up replacing you, making you like oh dependent on like oh you want this, I know you do because I just put an ad for you to do it. Like that like everything like to the phones listening. I was like oh I want to buy this, I'm thinking of getting this, and then next time you go online there's a fucking ad for it. I was like come on, like it's like you can't go anywhere with any of this stuff being automated to like feed you into a system that like enslaves you. It's like enough is enough. Like go out and live your life. Go out and touch grass. Go out and like, you know, do what you want. I feel like and SPX as a vessel is not only gives you it eliminates all doubt from like what you feel like oh like it eliminates the doubt of thinking that my future is going to look like anything it does today. So I feel like that's what I believe, and that's what I'm going to push, and that's what I'm going to help push. because there are a lot of people that are just like, I would love to help out as many people as well. Like Nick said, spread this movement, spread the love, spread the word, evangelize, however, but like people are going to come to their realization when they do. And when they do, the it is what it is. But the more the merrier. But I think it's better that however we gain traction, that it just happens naturally, positively, and just like I feel like, you know, we're gamblers' least favorite coin. Like gamblers hate us because we're not asking you to do that. Like yeah, all these things are trash. Like poly market. Now we have a we went from like the parlay market with betting to now we have to just they want us to bet on like prediction markets. It's like, damn, what's next? It's like they just want to find a more little stupid little loopholes to like get us addicted to things that don't even serve us, don't even help us, and also don't also like auto heal us. Why is it that we come into the space and we're like we feel we regenerate, and then we take out that energy to like to give out that energy to other people? Like why when I have interactions, like people will just see me happy? I was like, well, because I'm an Aeon. You don't know what it is? Go check it out. You're an Aeon too. Everyone's an Aeon. They just don't know it yet. Everyone is an Aeon. They just don't know it yet though. And today, talking to a couple of people next tomorrow, like now talking to other people, it's like we just gotta spread the word. We're just gonna, and like however that word might, like however you might spread that message to whoever is receiving that message, like I think everyone is doing a great job. Yeah, like everyone is really like doing an amazing job. And yeah, shout out to everyone in this space, and a shout out to everyone in the Cognosphere. New members or old, like thank you for helping, thank you for believing. And yeah, it's gonna get fun. It's gonna get fun. I think the most fun about all this, like if you're early, like none of us are like strangers. Like we've already been in spaces, we've talked. I think the first time when you do spaces, like there's like a nervousness because there I've been hearing a lot of aeons coming on this and just saying this is my first time coming up to talk. Like I've listened for so long and I never talk. So that's great when people do that. I feel like this movement is also making you, like it's supposed to make you come out of your comfort zone. It's supposed to like help improve, like any like it's to help improve yourself. Like I feel like as much as like I believe in this movement, I believe I believe it. I really do. Like I really understand it. I really like I'm I'm betting on our community. I'm betting on us. I'm betting on Nick. I'm betting on Hoodish. I'm betting on Saucy. I'm betting on all you guys because you guys aren't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. No one here is thinking about stopping, and like that's the mindset, like that's like on the list too, like the champion mindset. Like we have a championship team, we have great minds, we have a good head on our shoulders, and and we have great role models, like what Nick says. Like whenever Nick forgets to do something or something, like Cryptic Mange is there, like kind of like being his dad's. That's awesome. Like it doesn't I'm pretty sure all that comes from a place of love. So I think that's it's good. That's the first time I ever heard that. So that's cool, man. I appreciate it. I feel like everyone, whoever at whatever age they're at, everyone's kind of looking out for everyone. Everyone has different life experiences. Everyone has different lives. But at the end of the day, we're human. Like we're human, and we're trying to remain as humanly as possible. Like I'm not thinking of turning into a robot, like go half body, half man, half robot yet. I haven't signed up to go to Mars. I mean, if I do, I mean, I'll take my teeny tiny wallet with my teeny tiny coins. So yeah, man, I feel like yeah, shout out to everyone. This like, and I don't even know what this space is gonna continue to be. I feel like Tuco and Seb's space. It's cool like that their space is they're focusing on what is happening or what they're planning with Amsterdam. So, and anyone who will be attending that space or can or it is thinking about it, like that's gonna be sick. Like now we're going from like Aeons online to Aeons offline. So that's the beauty. We're building, we're growing. But was there any doubt about it? Like I don't think so. I feel like once you understand like what's our reach, like it's true. We never close. We're always open 24/7, 365 unless it's a leap year, then 366. So yeah, man. I'm betting on every single one of you cuz you guys are as crazy as I am. I truly believe that and I believe in you guys just as much as you believe in me. Like I feel like it's like if anyone has an idea, like I feel like if anyone could do it, an Aeon could do it. So however we start expanding, and we're gonna expand like expo like in all direction, omni-directional. So I feel like it's gonna be it's amazing to see. I mean, I've been here since like truly last year and just like immersing myself and trying to like want to be more involved in this community however seem fit. And then like I see more and more people just like coming into space adding me, and it's like it's cool, it's amazing. It's like wow, like a year ago I wasn't even trying to do none of this. Like I didn't know what I was really getting myself into, but now that I'm here it's like I don't want to leave. Like I really don't want to leave. And there's really no reason to be leaving. Because why? Because the stock market hasn't been flipped. So like I don't know what anyone's if anyone's thinking about leaving anytime soon, but hey, if and even if you do leave, little ass aeons or big ass aeons, like, you know, it's all good. You'll come back. Everyone comes back. Why? Because where else are you gonna try to go? Can anyone else name a better place? Yeah, I don't know what better place is there than here. It's like that rage song. What better place than here? What better place than that? I was gonna like I was planning on coming out with so many different songs, but if I play other people's music, does it get like? Does anyone know if it gets like reported or like shut down? You guys,
I think it's okay on Twitter. Um, I've been like playing Tool and like yeah, I've been playing Rage before Spaces, and they haven't been taken down yet.
nice. Okay. Oh yeah. When you guys play music, how are you doing it? Are you doing it from your computer and like going through your phone, or how do you usually run it?
Yeah, that's how I do it. I have a Bluetooth speaker here. I just set it up next to my phone. But I think there's a better way you can do it. I just haven't worked it out.
How whatever works. Yeah. And I feel like anyone thinking about doing anything in this space, just do it. Just do it. However it looks the first time is good enough. Sometimes the first idea is the best idea. Sometimes like you don't like I was coming from a place where it's like, oh, it needs to be good, it needs to be great, it needs to be perfect. Perfect does not exist. And like now that I'm just trying to like, with the mindset of, you know what, why am I trying to improve so quick, so fast? Like I ain't gonna enjoy anything. So I recommend you guys just, hey, if you're having doubts about doing this thing you've been wanting to do and it's in the back burner, just go ahead and do it. Because then you'll do that and then you gotta like it's like you gotta grease the machine, and the machine is you're the original machine, like we're the original AI. we're a human AI. Oh yeah, man. What are you guys up to? What's Australia? What's Philly? What's Saucy? You're in Philly or no? You're in South Carolina,
No,
North.
I'm in Philly. I used to live in North Carolina for 7 years, but I'm born and raised right outside Philly and moved down south for a few years, and now I'm back up here. Uh, yeah, man, it's good. It's pretty cold. I mean, actually today's not too bad, but wintertime in the Northeast
Is it
is
snowing there?
cold. Not right now. I mean, it snowed probably a few weeks ago, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, dude, I just turned 40 last week.
Congratulations.
So, living that 40 life. But no, man, it's good. I got my 20-month-old baby at home.
Is that your first
So,
job?
yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
How
So just raising him. I actually started an SPX wallet for him.
hell
I'm
yeah.
DCing a few bucks a day for him. Gonna hold on to that until he's at least 20.
Damn.
So, I feel like that'll grow with time pretty nicely for him. And instead of having, like one of those, what are it, like a 503B or whatever it's called,
Uh,
I figured
yeah.
why not go with SPX
Yeah. That's
for him,
that's amazing that you're having that foresight. That's dope.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out. That's a W dad right there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He's
But
like,
yeah, other
hey,
than that, I got my first cute girl. I know Hoodish got his cute girl as well, like last week. So pretty excited about that. Project Aeon NFT. So
damn. I'm itching to get one, man. I just don't know which one.
I need it.
Yeah.
Need
I
it so bad.
like remember when Murad had the like contest where like I think like it was like whoever won they would win an NFT in SPX for the best like promo video they could do, and it was the what's his name, the French the water surfer, the what, paddle surfing or
Oh, the windsurf guy.
windsurfer, yeah,
windsurfer.
Hmm.
windsurfer. Like he got, I think it was like one of the girls that was like the ghost with a gun, or was it just
Oh
a
yeah, he got
ghost?
like the super rare
That
Aeon. Right, he
yeah,
won
that
that.
was that he won that. Yeah,
That Aeon's awesome looking. Yeah, I think that's the rarest one.
which one would you get, Nick?
One that's at the floor because I can't afford an expensive one. Dude, you know it's funny that you mentioned the Aeons. Like, I was looking at them on Magic Eden, and I was like, with my roommate, and I was like, dude, these things are mad expensive right now. They're 0.5 ETH. And he's like, why would anyone buy one of those? I'm like, dude, it's literally the meme. It's mimetically tied to SPX. Like, you just don't. He doesn't understand crypto. He's a total tradfi, bro. And I'm like, dude, it's worth 0.5 ETH. Like, it's worth 1.7K, like, or whatever at the time I checked. And he's like, but why would you
Yeah,
buy that? I'm like, because you can get a return on investment. Like, some people are buying it for a return, but most of these people, I know they're diamond handed and they like genuinely want their cute girl Aeon to be like their Twitter picture forever, and they like are emotionally attached to it. Like, they will get emotionally attached to their Aeon. And like, I'm emotionally attached to this one that's a donation from fucking Frothless to literally wear this Aeon, and said, Nick, I would love you if you'd wear this like for like this Aeon. This is mine. Like, it would be an honor if you wore it. And someone put a green background in it. But like, I'm even emotionally attached to this and to my Twitter profile. And he's like, well, and I was like, yeah, but some people, they always like make the argument like, oh yeah, I could just save the JPEG or screenshot or whatever. And he's like, yeah, couldn't you just do that? I'm like, yeah, but you don't get it. Like, your stake and ownership on the blockchain is literally like only tied to one person. So if there's a supply of 3,333, or actually there's one of them has been burned, but regardless, there's a finite supply. So it's similar to like the tokens, and like I tried to explain it to him, he just didn't get it. And I was like, bro, like if you want to screenshot my fucking Aeon when I buy it, like good luck. But what are you gonna do with it? Like, you can't open market fucking like put it on the open market or do anything. Like I don't know. And he's like, dude, that's just dumb. Like he literally just said, like, that's stupid. Like, why the fuck would you buy that? I'm like, bro, I'm literally gonna buy ETH so I can stack it enough ETH to buy one. Like, I don't really give a fuck what your opinion is on it. Like, I want one so fucking bad. And
Yeah,
I
for
know I'll
sure.
be emotionally attached to it and I won't sell it. But like
You should
I
you should
showed
get
him,
one.
you know, there is no chart, but I showed him the Aeon chart and he's like, dude, what? People were paying 2 Ethereum for that? I was like, yeah, and Ethereum was worth like 3,600 back then. So like they have value, like return on equity.
You
Some
should definitely get one, dude. When you
Yeah,
can
I've
get one.
actually been meaning to get one in my next couple paychecks on DCAing Ethereum as well as
Yeah,
SPX to like buy, yeah, to
because
like stack.
I was
Because I'm not
watching.
swapping any SPX to buy it. Like I want to keep my stack
Yeah,
high.
yeah, that's fair. I was watching for ages, and then I couldn't believe it. But this one was like floor price, and I was like, wow, I'm getting this straight away. And like what you were saying before, like I'm never selling this. The only way I would sell this is if another Aeon wanted it and I would sell it to
mm,
them. That is it. That is the only way. I would not do it for a profit. I don't give a shit if it's worth like
mm,
100K or whatever. I'm not
I
selling
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
If
want
another
like,
Aeon wants it, they can message me and I'll be happy to sell it to them because that's the culture. Anything
yeah,
else? No way, man.
yeah, exactly. Why would you want to hand it to someone who's just gonna try and flip it or whatnot? It's like this is a piece of history. It's like people don't understand like that like this is like yeah you can hold a coin too but like the project Aeon is like no not it's like we already have 230,000 holders there's only so many holders that could hold this and I think there's some people that have like a lot like they have like more than I think one person has more than 150. I was like whoa.
Really? Like
Yeah.
Aeons.
Damn.
Wow. They're just
Yeah.
stacking. That sort of person, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Wow,
is
So
that
That's
an actual
crazy.
Aeon or is that an
I
no,
investment?
have no idea. I mean, I saw
Mm,
like on you could see like the wallet and what they're holding. Maybe I'm sure I read it right,
wow.
um, but yeah, but
That's
it's
wild.
cool. I mean, I when I first came into this, I knew there was a project. I wrapped myself more about the like just the around the token and the movement, but like you can't overshadow the project because it has everything and more to do with everything.
Yeah.
So
If you guys buy one, you'll know. But like Saucy, I'm sure could speak to this. But yeah, it is. It's kind of just like a cherry on top of the community. It's kind of really nice that you know I bought one. I don't care. It was a bit of a sacrifice for money, and my partner, like my girlfriend, she does not understand. But that's okay. I'm still gonna like print it out and get it framed and put it on my wall as well. But yeah, it's just a part of the culture, and like it just gives a bit of respect to artists and stuff like that as well. You know, I think often artists do a thankless job. Um, they get recognition, but you know, a lot of people never really can monetize it in the way that they deserve because they put a lot of work into things. So I just wanted to buy it for that reason as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I got like emotional when I hit the buy button. I was like, I never thought I'd be able to get one. And, the floor prices at that, it was just a week ago. The floor prices were actually, I think, like 0.38 ETH at that time. So it's actually gone up quite a bit in the past week or so. So I never thought I'd be able to get one. And, you know, I got one. And I honestly, I like shed a tear a little bit. Um, you know, so. Definitely, if you can get your hands on one or get your digital hands on one, you should get one for sure.
oh yeah. And I think it's gonna be like did you ever see how like what a Board Ape Yacht Club did that a lot of people that own their specific NFT like they started doing businesses of from using that. Did anyone ever catch any of that?
Yeah, man, I followed that pretty closely. That's kind of crazy.
Because I feel like some of these whatever girl you put on it could be like more than just an identity too if you choose to create more like Aeon content within the world that you just of the NFT you got, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's cool too. I mean, that's an option too, but like that's cool. So do you guys put your girl in a cold storage too, or is
I
it in?
I haven't yet. Mine's just sitting in a wallet, but maybe could. It's definitely a good idea. I've been doing that with SPX recently.
I've never really messed with NFTs on like cold storage. So I have no, I don't know.
I
Are
actually
people?
I actually talked to Betman about this
Yeah,
because me and him have the same cold wallet. We like Tangem, but you know you can have any cold wallet and probably store collectibles or NFTs or whatnot. But yeah, for my cold wallet, you actually just need to like enable setting and just click enable. You don't need to really go into like anything too crazy, and then you can like send your NFT to your cold storage. But I definitely recommend it, especially if it's a fucking Aeon. But I have two. I have two just sitting in my wallet that aren't in cold storage. I probably should put them in cold storage, but they're not Aeons. They're like one is from a giveaway I won in like a space for like a UFD NFT, which is pretty cool, and then one is a ticker crypto
that, that
non fungible.
that's how you won one. You won one being
Yeah, I
in the
won one
USD.
in a space once. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
my
sick.
UFD friends like basically like we're doing it in the space, and they're like, "All right, Nick, it's your first time here. Like, it's pretty deserving that you won the giveaway, but it must have been like a luck of the draw too." But they're like, "Yeah, like that's pretty fitting. It's like your first space with us, and you got the NFT." I used to hang in their spaces kind of a lot. I used to have like more spaces. But the non fungible token for like cryptocurrency coin, I got for like 0.3 Sol, so it's like not worth a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's
So
myself.
can you get your NFT rugged as well, or like it could be stolen?
I guess like
Yeah,
not really rugged, but
I'm
it
pretty sure
definitely
it can.
yeah.
I just I haven't any had any experience in like hearing like stories about that. I feel at least not yet, right? Like right now, everyone's just trying to get like into people's wallets, mostly for like
Yeah,
coins. But the art is valued too.
like
I
I'd
mean,
assume if they can drain your wallet with those stupid scammers and their tactics they use, I assume they can also drain like your collectibles, NFTs, that section of the wallet. But why would they drain something that's like not an Aeon? Like if they're gonna take something from you, they probably are gonna try to take your Aeon because that's gonna be your valuable one, right? But if you had like a Bored Ape sitting in like a hot wallet, then like obviously that's prone to like getting stolen.
yeah, you're kind of you're asking to get like jacked at that point, right? Because I feel like we should be more careful about how we store things. And I think as as our community grows too, we're gonna hear horror stories too. It's like, oh, I clicked on this link. I was like, no. First, number one rule: don't click on links if you don't need to. So like, keep your tiny coins in a tiny cold storage, like, and keep them off of exchanges. Yeah, make that a habit. Make that a habit.
For sure. There was a scammer going around, I think, sending DMs with like a game link. And I saw that this morning as well. So, yeah, you just got to be super careful because even if it seems like someone's been like an Aeon, they might not be. So, you got to be super careful not to get like completely fucking scammed.
Yeah. And then they all have the same script, by the way. Like they have the like there was one that was talking to me that it was they go by Nikita, and it's like a space cat. Yeah, so then they're
Yeah.
like following a bunch of people too, but they were messaging me, and like it's the same thing that they, oh, do I know Matt, are you familiar with Maddox, and like all this, and then like I was like, then it's the same script, and then like it's the same one that probably the person that you're talking about used. It's either a game or a trading software. but, but yeah, watch out for those scams. And I feel like um if it's too good to be true, it really is too good to be true. Like don't want, like, be careful, you know And then like we're gonna start seeing more like bots impersonating us. They're gonna start it like there's gonna be like try it's gonna be like try to stop Nick, and then it's gonna be like you don't like they're gonna be all like try three stop Nick. So like
Yeah, they
all
already
these
did it to
things
Jesse.
they did it. The
To
doctor,
Bone Doc, yeah, to the surgeon. Yeah,
nah,
they're assholes. They made Jesse's name is like Jesse Shaw 400 something, and they changed like the numbers.
yeah,
Yeah, but we all reported and blocked, figured out.
There's
That's
like
the thing
fake
about the trust in
Maddoxes
our
as well.
community. You know, it's not gonna go far for them. They got a rude
no,
fucking awakening if they think they can impersonate my ass. Yeah, come on a space. Try to impersonate me. Try to stop me. Why don't you?
and, and then I get a bunch of DMs of like Aeon saying like, brother, I mean I don't even know how they sound, but he's like, bro, send me $5. And then he's like, send me a wallet. And then I look at the wallet. I was like, bro, you're on stake. All you do is gamble. No, man, go grind. Go focus on something else. Like, it's like, do we not know that we could look at people's transactions? So stop asking for money, you gambler. Like, it's like, damn, they're everywhere, bro. It's like, he's like, do you know what this is? My precious.
And then there's like the scammers though that are blatantly like trying to scam you, but they're just trying to like ease into the convo. And they're like, "Do you know who Murad is? Do you know who Maddox is?" And they're like, "I copy trade him and blah blah blah. What's your strategy? What's your trading strategy?" I'm like, I just fucking hold in DCA. What are you talking about? And then they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh well, I use this blah blah blah," and they try to like ramble and make themselves sound smart. And they think they're stupid enough to fucking click some drainer link for like some copy trade program. Like, what the
Yep.
fuck up? And then take your fucking emojis out of your name, you fucking cocksucker. Sorry. Really pisses me off, though. Fucking impersonating ants. I think you're a nice little innocent little ass ant. If I follow you back and come in my DMs like a dick. Fucking assholes. Sorry.
Scumbags.
It's a bunch of scumbags, man. There's so many scumbags.
Um,
Not you guys, because the real Aeons are fucking awesome. I love when a random Aeon like reaches out to me and they're actually like a real person and they're not like one of those scammer type people, but there have been an increasingly I've noticed increasing amount of scammers. But yeah, feel free for any of the real ass, little ass Aeons. You can slide in my DMs whenever you want and we can shoot the shit. But those people, man, holy shit. It's like, I really thought you were a real person and I was like trying to be nice to you. And then you just hit me with some like blatant scam. Like, I'm not going to fall for it, but like, come on, man. Like, don't be an asshole.
all part of the script. That's why I feel like everything is going according to plan. Like the more that like these scammers just try like to scam more people, and even if it just sadly, but a percentage of them are gonna fall for it, it's gonna just look like we just look like the best option no matter what the situation happens, like good or bad or worse. We SPX is gonna be like the best option, the best place. Come, hey, come spend your time here, because it ain't about money here. It's not. It's about like yeah, maybe it is about the money at the beginning, but then it's like it goes way beyond that once you understand what this is. And I think that's the hardest thing people have try to wrap their head around. It's not something that you understand right away. And it hits you. It hits everyone differently at different times, and when you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. But you will get it. And I feel like what helps is immersing yourself in this community. Yeah. Hoodish, by the way, I overheard your space with him. I think it was the last Friday where like some random person came on about like he was living in a
Yeah.
computer or something.
The cat guy.
Yeah.
We tried to onboard him. We tried to tell him. He was just honestly just yeah, being a massive troll. But yeah, he was there right from the start as well. Pretty funny.
Yeah. But you guys handled it well. I mean, it's like you could have taken it so many different places, but it was entertaining for sure.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think we're
because him's got a good sense of humor. And we let people go as long as they're not like talking hate and stuff. And he was like just being a troll.
yeah. I think we're gonna see more of that too. Like people just trying to push our buttons, and like he's like, I think for anyone that wants to push buttons, like, hey, I could push my own buttons myself. Like, it's gonna take a lot more than this to like upset me. Yeah,
For sure. A lot of people on Reddit are like full trolls and they hate on things. And I mean, I've been getting heaps of hate lately from just random people. Like I posted something last week and one guy like just personally just attacked me. I just thought it's hilarious. Thought like saying I was a brokey and stuff. Super interesting. But I couldn't care less. But yeah, they get all personal now. I don't know why.
because they got nothing else going on. Like, because they don't have a better place to be at. Yeah, I feel like even what was it I think Batman. He said that he came from like the whole gambling. He was just like sports betting and stuff. I remember, and now like I still see him on the timeline. I see so many people on the timeline. He went from like he has his like rhythm going. I was like, oh man, like I remember he would come on spaces and he would be like, yeah, I did sports betting this and that. He's like, yeah, yeah, and I was like, yeah, damn. I was like, this guy was like, he was really in that. He really like, it's good. Like it feels like he's, want to better his life or like his belief, and like he just believes so hard. When I feel like once you believe, you go harder. You go harder. Or like, does anyone have that same feeling like this year? It's like, yeah, I could double my output from last year. Anyone feel that?
Yeah, I do. I feel like everyone's just like leveling up that I'm seeing in SPX, like especially earlier in this year now, like energy's really high. That's what I've noticed. Like everyone's got real positive energy. It's good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're naturally expanding. And for those who still haven't felt like they've contributed, it's fine, that's what I've always said. I look forward to the aeons that haven't really like come up here, or the ones that haven't really showed us their talents, because I think everyone's talented, and like, you gotta find your pocket, you gotta find your people, you gotta find, but like if you don't take you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, and you can't improve if you don't try. So the cognosphere is definitely a place where you could like you improve whatever you want, whatever you want to work on, whatever you want to work on. Oh,
Yeah, honestly, I'm like super introverted, and I don't know. I've never thought I'd feel comfortable speaking to, random people on the internet, but the cognosphere, I just feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And I feel the call to participate more. So, going on freaking podcasts and participating in spaces, it's total change from a year ago for me. But I just feel super comfortable with everybody here, and that's the cognosphere. That's the pool of the cognosphere.
oh yeah, yeah. I love how everyone comes from different backgrounds, and like it's really, people just feel safe enough to like want to come up here and speak on it. Yeah. Well, I was definitely having a hard time adapting because like I've never really tried to speak onto the like speak online. So, but then it's like, what's my worried? What, someone's gonna bite me through the phone? Like someone's gonna slap me through the phone. Someone's gonna something hurtful, and it's like I'm gonna like not be able to handle it. It's like, come on now, come on. So, oh man. Do you guys watch Into the Cognizer? Did you guys catch that yesterday with Cal?
Yeah, that was good. It was a really good app.
Um, Even their whole like segment, like it's getting better every time. The intro music's dope. everything, and then their little like their logo or their like banner for the thing with the little like like all their characters. That's sick.
Yeah, it's become like high quality production quite quickly. Like it's really cool. The first few apps compared to now, like they've gotten like better. It just looks nicer. But obviously, all of the lads on the panel speak really well, and they all bring a little bit of a different view as well, which is cool.
Yeah. Are you planning anything, Hoodish?
Yeah, next week, Jordan Riz. I don't know if you know Jordan, but Jordan
Yeah.
Riz and I are gonna start a YouTube channel. So actually, I've messaged Fawn. So if you do see it, Fawn, it's not a link. I've just asked you a question. But yeah, we're gonna start next Thursday. I think we just don't want to clash with anyone at all. So we're just like checking into the calendar at the moment, and then we'll get it going, which should be cool. It'd be like a live show. I don't know what we're gonna do. We kind of got it in the works. But if anyone ever wants to come on as well, we're going to have like a rotating chair every week. So, people are welcome.
Hell
Nick,
yeah,
you're
I'd love
welcome.
to.
Saucy, yeah, you're welcome. All you guys obviously are welcome. Anyone's welcome. So, yeah, it'll be cool.
Hell yeah. Are you gonna try to do like kind of like the same format, or like it's gonna be different, like something totally different? What do you?
Yeah, I think it'll be similar. You know how in Into the Cognosphere they do put a bit of a showcase on things they see on X and Reddit and stuff. I'd like to do that. I start bookmarking like heaps of stuff now. Like if I see a really quality post or a nice piece of art, I just bookmark it and then put it on Spaces. But yeah, we'll just probably showcase that on YouTube a little. Yeah, talk about just what we've seen in the community. Pretty similar, but maybe just a little different. And maybe a bit of a different dynamic. But yeah, I had a few messages after that interview I did with him with Southern Fried Chad, and a lot of people were saying like, "Dude, make a YouTube channel." I couldn't believe how many people actually messaged me and were like, "Make a YouTube channel." I'm like, "Why?" All right, maybe I will. And then I spoke, and then Jordan actually messaged me after he watched episodes, like, "I've been wanting to do a channel for ages. Like, can we do something?" I said, "Yeah, dude. Like, that sounds great." But yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. It might be bad, might be good, but we'll never know unless we try.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I mean, because I'm betting on it. It's like I bet on your success. Hell yeah, bro. Good luck with that. Good luck with anyone who is willing to try something new for the space. So check that out. Like, and you said it's gonna be next Thursday.
Yeah, we'd like to get it going next Thursday. He wanted to do it today, but I knew there was just too much going on, so I was like, no, 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 no. Let's like work it out a little bit. And then Jordan was putting some designs together for the channel, and then I was like, no, I think we should stick with like a little bit more on brand. That's why I've like messaged Fawn, because some of the stuff that Fawn makes is like I think incredible. So, and it's really, I don't know, it just reminds me immediately of SPX. You know, when you like see the green, sometimes you see the colors and you're like, oh, that's just SPX. Yeah. So we want to kind of stick on brand and not do just like AI stuff in the background. So yeah, should be a bit of fun, man.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. And Nick, how's your Flip It with Nick podcast going?
It's good. I need to be more consistent. I like don't have a schedule. I don't keep up as good near as good as Chad does.
Yeah.
Supposed to have Murad on before Christmas, and then like we had to push it back till after New Year's, and I just haven't got that scheduled. I really wanted to put him on my show because I feel like more Aeons will watch once like Murad has like an episode with me. I don't know. I feel like that's what happened with Chad. But I kind of want to get like everyone. Like I need to get like way more people, and there's so many people to reach out to. And like the last two ones I had scheduled, they couldn't make it like at the time we wanted. So now it's like now I need to like just prep questions for like multiple people at a time and do like 3 weeks back to back. Like have things scheduled. I think it
Yeah.
was easy when I did it with Ankh. It was like we just kind of we just kind of had a conversation. It was perfect. I think I'm actually way better when it comes to like just going off the top of my head and winging stuff. I think I've always just been that way. Like I hate a script. Like when I just I used a script for like 2 fucking days and then I just went off my head. I can't use a script. I can't stand it. But I prep questions and it's like I sometimes use Grok to help me. That's what Chad does sometimes. He told me and I was like, man, these questions sometimes suck. Like I just gotta ask like signature questions at the end and stuff. But like for the most part, like honestly, I think it's just better when you're talking with an Aeon and you can just like go off of kind of like their content or like I don't know, like ask them about themselves, ask them about like what brought them here. Like there's a lot you can really ask, but I also need to get a better platform. Like I use free version of Zoom and Chad bought like the higher level I think for Zoom and that like works pretty well because you can do a lot more with that and I'm just like using this free Zoom which is like 40 minutes capped me out. So I literally can only ask like 10 to 12 questions and then it's like over. And I just have a crappy PC and it's like a lot. There's like just like a lot I need to like figure out. Like I'm not used to running a podcast, but I can yap. That's the thing. I can go in these spaces and I can yap pretty well. So I definitely am meant for it.
Yeah, I mean
Man,
it's
he just does so much better than me, and I feel like I'm his like little brother, just trying to keep up.
who Chad.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to like do something similar to what he's doing because I want to highlight more people, and it's honestly a lot for him. Like for him to highlight all of us in the cognosphere, it would take years. So it's like we have to do the
Yeah,
job. We have to do the job together, kind of. Like that's what I
yeah.
see it, kind of. But he just does such a better job that it's like people are just not watching me and they're watching him, and it's okay. I'll stick to what I'm good at.
It's like more
Like I
people
think I
are
want to do
coming.
like more street content. Like I think I'm actually like meant for like I hate like as weird as and dumb as it sounds. Like I think I actually meant for like doing what Eternal and 1% are doing with like handing out flyers and handing stuff to people in real life and
Yeah,
going to public places. But also I want to like street interview people and get like the microphone thing like clipped to me and like give them a microphone to hold and like ask them about crypto and like the Federal Reserve and like questions that are like not really SPX coded until like later than I tell them about SPX, but like
yeah,
more like, do you understand how inflation works? Do you understand how much value the dollar's lost? Like things like that, I think regular people like literally do not think about. Like, they don't think about the nature of money. Like you were saying that earlier, Juice, but I think that actually doesn't scare me. Like most people, I think would be scared of that, and like, yeah, it scares me to like go up to someone but once I hand them a microphone and say this is for social media, we don't have to post it if you don't want to at the end. You have to give me you give me your consent. I'm not gonna post it without your consent. And like if they're agreeing to let me record a short, 50-second interview and I can cap cut it all up, dude, that's actually gonna do numbers. Not like I want views, but like that will actually do numbers in terms of like bringing people into the cognosphere. I think personally. My generation just loves short form content. Just addicted to it.
I mean that's changing. I feel like more and more like now we're going we've added one more minute to how much we could take in now. I'm seeing like I think the perfect number is like for some or from like it's like very bite sized like between like 8 and like 15 minutes. I feel like that's a like those are a good amounts like where you don't feel like you're like overly invested in just watching one thing. But yeah, we have yeah we have very short term. We love getting our that dopamine hit.
Give me that dopamine right away.
Uh,
Don't let me suffer for it. No.
yeah, the thing a lot of the stuff you were mentioning like Aeon bro mentioned that he's doing like Aeon TV out here. He said he's gonna have the mic with the with the mics like a news reporter with the SPX logo on the mics. Yeah, Aeon, bro, if you want to come up and talk about that, if you have any update on when you're gonna do that or start that, let us know. He's mentioned that. So I think it's like once we do more street things, like or whatever you feel like doing, because it is a lot of work. When I was doing these spaces just 3 times a week, I was like, "Whoa, this is fun." The first month, and then I was like, "I'm burned out. I felt like SpongeBob." So- What's up, Anna, bro?
Is he up here?
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
he Aeon, bro. If you want to update us,
Hey,
by
Aeon
all
Bro
means.
can cover the Aeon news on the West Coast. I can cover the East Coast.
And then we're gonna have like Aeon's doing the weather.
It's gonna be cloudy with a chance of belief. Actually, belief is certain.
On Wednesday, you'll get don't worry, you'll have some red candles, but don't worry, those don't mean shit. Yeah.
I,
And
I hope his mic's working. I don't know if he's having connection. Sometimes these spaces are like glitchy. That's the one thing about X I do not like. Actually, is the spaces can be really rough. Like I've hosted before, and I get like 2 hours in maybe, and it's done.
yeah.
Like, I just can't keep the space running sometimes. It just or the connection's like whack. Like someone just stops talking, and you're like, oh, dude, can't hear
Yeah.
it anymore.
I don't like that they took out the voice messages from the like
Oh,
messages. Man, that was such
oh
a
my
that
god,
was the
yeah,
best feature. And I was like, now they're like
so awesome.
I was like, why are you taking the things that are good about this? Like what the hell? Like
So annoying, man. I like sending people voice messages. Like Seb would send me like long little like rants and like not like rants, but like he would just be like, "Nate, I got this idea that we should do because me and you do the shilling," and he's like, "All this shit," and it'd be like 2 minute long, and then I would just reply to it, and then like my friends would be in the room sometimes. They're like, "I literally understand none of what that guy just said to you and what you're saying back," and I'm like, "Because it's all crypto shit, bro. You don't get it, you normie." Or like my little sister would be like, "Dude, you're fucking weird." He's my friend from England, bitch. He's fucking awesome. He's an Aeon. Like it's actually so cool that we're connecting with each other from all around the world. And it's like, bro, like I thought about this the other day. All right, let me have a little bit of a ramble, just like a 5 minute little spiel or 2 minutes. So like basically, I've always had like um times where I feel like I guess just being in this generation, like I mean Murad always says like kind of like how SPX kind of helps with the loneliness epidemic and all that stuff, but like playing video games with your friends like is great, like being able to connect with your friends like when you're not like together and stuff like that, but like sometimes you like your friends stop playing video games and like sometimes they're just not on certain games and you're like shit, like I need to meet people. Like I got a gaming PC, right, and like all my friends are on Xbox, so like that's where I started playing video games, and like no one has gaming PC, so like I want friends to play Counter-Strike, I want friends to play Black Ops 3 modded zombies and shit, and like now I have the Cognisphere, so I can literally ask like anyone what they want to like if anyone wants to join me on anything. But before you used to have to go on like random Discord groups, random Reddit threads, right? Like go on like there's like this one like Xbox Live friends, and I would just go on there and like meet people on Xbox and like meet random people, and you meet them for like a week, and maybe you'd have like a group of like 3 or 4 of you, and you all play a game together. And you just wouldn't talk to them ever again after like a month, maybe. Like your longest relationship with those type of people would be like a month. Like I've never had a internet community or people that I've interacted with that have lasted longer than 2 weeks to a month. And that is like what the Cognisphere showed me is like truly powerful. Like I think it has to do with the fact that we are actually all focused on this mission together. That's really what it is. It's like the mission, like it doesn't stop. Like I'm walking back to my desk at work sometimes after I take a pee, and in my head I'm just like, man, flip the fucking 500. Like get these people out of the offices. Like make this world a better place. Like all this shit. Like why am I sitting under artificial light looking at 3 fucking monitors? Like this is not how you're supposed to live life in your 20s. But like shit, man. Like flip to 500, bro. Like we are at 6,400 more S&Ps. Like it's playing like clips in my brain of like the funny videos that people make. But at the end of the day, right? Like when have you ever experienced a community that has brought everyone around you together around the world? We're like if someone like my IRL friend or my family member like says like, who are you talking to? I'm like, well, the Juice is from LA. We got Hoodish from Australia. Like all these motherfuckers are from everywhere. And Saucy's the only one that's actually from around where I am. But, like everyone's from like, and then we're talking to Mike Flip the Stocks from France. You know, like everyone's from somewhere else. We're all around the world. Like this is truly really powerful. Like what it's because we've all stuck in this mission together and we're like all behind SPX. It's not like oh, some people are here just because like, oh, I like the token, I like the memes, like that's actually really bullish that there are people like that are in it because of that, or like people are like big whales and they have a big monetary like association. But like, I think the fact that it is financialized, the movement, like, whereas like Occupy Wall Street wasn't, like the fact that there is like a monetary incentive that keeps us going too. But in this mission we're all in together and the growing of the community, it shows me that like even if let's say the whole blockchain, the whole Ethereum blockchain just went down tomorrow, right? Like everything got there's a huge EMP wiped out the internet fucking forever. I at least would still know all you guys. Like I would know where to I would still be like, yeah, like even though I don't have the internet and Twitter anymore, like I'd still know who these people were and made connections and I'd know where to find you. And then we'd still go to Art Basel again and go to these meetups and still be friends. Like even if everything went to zero tomorrow, I gained community. Now and people ask me all the time, like, what happens if all this goes to zero, blah blah blah, like all that stuff. And I say the same thing. I fucking say if it all goes to zero, at least I made connections, bro. You're not making any connections or building any form of community or building something valuable at all when you just gamble your fucking money away. Except for the guy next to you at the bar that probably has the same parlay or whatever the fuck. But seriously, the meme coin trenches are dangerous, man. I just had a friend completely capitulate from one of my ticker crypto friends completely capitulate and gamble on some new like some testable coin or some stupid like new coin. Sorry for PvP, but like some new launch or something. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Thought you were gonna persist forever. But yeah, we are really in this together and like, yeah, I love this community so much. I love all you guys. It's just really like powerful that we can actually build something that the energy is the energy's always been here, like you said earlier. You're an Aeon, you just don't know it yet. For real, it's fucking powerful.
Hell yeah. I felt that, man.
Hey guys, I'm back. As soon as I requested to talk earlier, I received a phone call. So in case you're wondering, where was I? But yes, so I have this SPX TV idea. We're cooking, and yeah, we're just going to be going on the streets and doing some interviews with people, and we'll be asking them questions about the economy and things to get their head ticking and the average price, the average age of a home buyer and so forth. I was going to call Jordan last night, the other Aeon here in LA. Apparently he has a really nice camera, so it's going to be some really high quality stuff. So that's cooking right now, and I have another idea for like a music video kind of IRL raid. So yeah, a lot of things going on for Los Angeles. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, man. Killing it with the IRL stuff. The IRL brother here.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm working right now, so I'm kind of AFK, but I've been listening.
Dope. Yeah, I didn't know if you were on during the first 40 minutes where I was talking to myself on mute unknowingly.
Oh yeah, no, we were here. We were waiting. It was like some kind of prank, or
I saw that. Yeah, I punked myself. Hey, that's life for you, man. And before I went on, I was like, yeah, I'm ready for this shit. I'm gonna hit a grand slam right now. And then like, I'm here talking to, I didn't even know, I didn't even know I was like, I didn't even realize I was not even talking to anyone. And I was like, wow, no one's, everyone's pretty quiet. It was like, but yeah, there you go, Aeon bro. He's working on Aeon TV in the West Coast, coming to a station near you.
It's going to be like old school MTV esque street.
Oh yeah,
Andy Milonakis
oh yeah.
punk
See,
stuff.
yeah, oh yeah, old school MTV days. It's crazy that anyone who grew up with MTV, I think they officially played their last music video on this past New Year's Eve. So that's crazy. A music channel that doesn't play music. A music channel
Yeah.
that doesn't play music.
It's just a bunch of like toxic reality TV shows now, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're way overdue for a fucking rebrand, right? Like, get that fucking word out of your dictionary, buddy.
So Nick, tell us more about the Art Basel in Miami. How did that go and all the
Holy
parties and all
shit.
that?
Oh, is this being recorded? All right, yeah, I'll talk about it. I don't give a fuck. All right, so I want to say one thing that's really awesome that we did, but let me go through the entire weekend. All right, so I'm at the airport. Pissed me the fuck off. One thing, whole weekend was awesome, but prior to arriving in Miami, stupid Frontier Airlines, they actually gave me like $50 back with like a voucher. So fuck it, like I can book another trip with that. Sure, maybe I'll book the next for the South Carolina trip. I'll use that, but I was supposed to be in Miami by like probably by I guess like 11:30, maybe before midnight, somewhere around midnight. But or maybe actually I was probably supposed to be there by like 10, I think, and then it got delayed, and I was supposed to get there until, and it wasn't supposed to get there till midnight, and then the flight got delayed again, and then it was 2 a.m. or something like that. And I wanted to go club and like go out and see all the Aeons on Friday night after Art Basel because they all did that like during the day on Friday. But then I got in so goddamn late, so it sucked. But I just went right to the hotel room, went to sleep. Woke up the next day. I was like, yo, Taylor and 1%, let's go on a run. We never did it. I'm really annoyed. We're going to do it next year, 100%. But I was like, guys, let's go on a run. But we all wanted to go to the SPX event like early to set up, and it started at like 12. So we got there like 10 or 11. And I was like, all right, I guess we don't really have time to go on a run and then get back and change and shower and stuff. So we didn't do that, but went to the SPX event, right? So I go outside. I'm like, oh shit, like the door is locked. I'm just sitting outside here. No one's here yet. I'm like the first one there because I like walk from my like hotel in like South Miami below like downtown in like Brickell area, I think I was. And I walk like 20 minutes or so, get there. And I'm just standing outside. I'm like messing around with my meta glasses. And then I see Spacey across the street. And I like literally have only seen Spacey on like Southern Fried Chat's podcast. And I like recognize her. I was like, dude, that's Spacey. I was like, Spacey. And she's like, oh my God, runs over, hugs me. And then I met like all the other Aeons like shortly after, and they all started coming like around. And then we all started setting up the event. We met the owner of the place. He had a dog named Maddox, and we were all cracking up. We're like, yo, Maddox, DCA, $1,000 a day. It's crazy. And so we go to the event. Gorilla Ape's like there to with the owner. He's like setting us all up and shit. We're putting all this stuff together. We're getting all these like art frames. We had like the coolest setup. I have tons of pictures. You guys have probably seen them, but there's like pictures of all these memes and aeons and all this different stuff. Like Spacey set up like this middle like light display thing that was like really sick. Gorilla Ape got some pizza. We had some pizza there. It was fucking awesome. We had a panel, and Polymetric started off with like his presentation. It was really good. I think it's like uploaded somewhere on here and Twitter and YouTube on Southern Frieds too. I had a panel with 1%. We did 69 push-ups before we started the speech. If you guys saw my panel, I thought it went pretty well, and just talking about getting people involved through the means of like IRL and stuff. And it was really awesome. Like, it was pretty cool. Like, I've been telling people, like, I spoke at, like, an event in Miami and had, like, a panel, and they're like, damn, that's pretty cool. I'm like, oh, shit, I guess it is pretty cool. But to me, I'm just with my aunts. But, like, to them, it's like, oh, shit, like, he actually, like, spoke at a conference. So, like, the shorties have low-key been fucking with that. But trying to flip the stock market, all right? So, like, yeah, I spoke. I felt awesome about it. I feel like more people should get involved with the IRL kind of stuff. But the event itself was like amazing, and we had this live. We also had like this live painter that made a painting of like a mimetic like SPX girl putting like the SPX coin in her mouth, like kind of looks like she's dropping on her tongue, and it's like Jesse wanted to like he's like in the process of doing this right now, but like he said that he wants to make the first NFT purchase, like the first NFT ever that you can be purchased with SPX. So like we're gonna have that NFT roll out soon once he actually like mints the NFTs or whatever. It's gonna be minted, and you're gonna like be able to mint it with SPX. I think I don't know how many he's gonna make. Hopefully it's not just one. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I definitely want to get that NFT because I watched them like live paint that shit in front of me. And we had Aeon One is like a DJ, and he did like little DJ set for us at the end. So it was pretty awesome. And we also had these water bottles Gorilla Ape made with like SPX Autoheal like labels that were so fucking cool. I was like, how'd you do this? He must have like had to take the labels off of like 500 fucking water bottles, but he did it for all of us because he's a beast. And then the event was over. The Ans all went to dinner. I went back to my place. I was like kind of tired, and I wanted to like nap before going out, and I wanted to eat. And I was like, shit. They all went out to like dinner though, and like went out somewhere like around where the event was. I don't know how far it was, but I was like, I wish I went with them. Jesse called it the first supper or something like that. He said, and I was like, damn it! Like I was gonna go, and Taylor was like, no, I'm not gonna go to that. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna go to the club together, right? And she's like, yeah. And like she's like, I'm not gonna go to the dinner because like I want to get ready for the club. And then she ended up going, and I was like, bro, I'm like the only A that didn't go. Like so sad. And then me and Taylor went to the club, guys, and I get to the realization that like an hour in like of the night, I'm fucking from the East Coast or the middle East Coast, like not from like crazy places like like Miami fucking Beach, where it's like places that are just it just behaves differently. So I'm like, okay, normally where I'm from, like the bars close around 1 to 2 a.m. depending on like what state I'm in and like if I'm visiting people or whatnot. Maybe 3 a.m. in like New York, or I think it's like 4 a.m. But like this fucking place is open 24/7. I didn't even know that until like literally after. But I thought they were just open until like the early morning hours. I'm like, dude, the DJ set that we bought tickets for, we got like these tickets to see this like go to this club, EDM, whatever. We had to like pay like $80 to get tickets. It's kind of steep, honestly, because bar covers around me are like $10 at most. And we go into this place, and these people are fucking telling us the main DJ guy comes on at like 8 a.m. I'm like, 8 a.m. Bro, it's 1:30. And then people that were pulling up throughout the night, guys, were like coming at like 4 or 5 a.m. They're like, yeah, we like I talked to this girl, and she's like, yeah, we just woke up like at 5 a.m. and we just went right here to Club Space. It's open 24/7, so they can just go whenever they want. But I'm like, bro, you went to that club at 5 a.m.? Like, you're waking up when the morning joggers are going out and shit? What? That's a little crazy. I'd rather go out at like 1 or 2 a.m. and stay out for God knows how long. But so me and Taylor ended up staying there I had to flight the next day. So I had to go fly back. It was Sunday. And I like had to go catch my flight at like 2 maybe. So I left the club at like or I left like for the airport like at 11 or some shit. But anyways, I stayed at the club till like 9 a.m. So like that's the craziest night ever. Like I stayed at the club from 1:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. It was the weirdest Uber ride back. I was like, what the fuck did I just do?
Bro,
It was crazy.
you had a work day at the club, basically. 8 hours.
Yeah, I had a work day at the club. And one thing I want to say is Taylor and I did a little bit of Molly. It was fucking awesome.
Heyo!
It's my first time, actually. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Dude,
He was like, "Hey, girl."
dude, I'm an old raver. I used to do that shit. you know, like 10 years ago. I'm 40 now, so I'm too old for that shit. But I've
That's
had
awesome.
I've had a lot of good times.
I gotta go to some raves with my buddies. We just go to like stupid clubs and like bars and like go catch music at like some places, but like raves are sick.
I know the Philly
Yeah.
scene. I know some places, brother.
Yeah, my friends have been going out in Philly actually to raves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, dude. Just be careful.
I will. Yeah, I'll be careful.
I'm being your older brother. I'm being your unk right now. Your rave unk.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mess with any of that anymore, but I did partake. I did dance. I did dance quite a bit. I did sweat also more, but my little heart could not take the adrenaline. So yeah, that's crazy. What else happened? I mean that you could disclose.
That's the only way you can stay at a club.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw some videos of like
And
1% or something
expect
behind
to
the
stay till 8 a.m.
DJ.
Yeah, that was the first night, and they were like, "Where the fuck are you, Nick?" They sent me a video in the group chat, and they were like, "Where are you, Nick? We're backstage showing SPX." I was like, "Damn, so sad I missed it." No, I don't even know what else like to say. Honestly, the club was crazy. That's the only way you could really stay there, though. And yeah, alcohol is mad expensive there. They even charge you for bottled water there. Like they just don't give you like a fucking plastic cup with water. It's kind of crazy. That should be illegal in my opinion, but it's crazy. You can't just get a beer and a water and get like a draft beer in a fucking plastic cup and a plastic cup of water. Like
It's
what the
getting
fuck?
it's getting expensive. Sooner or later, they're gonna find a way to charge for the air. He's like, they're gonna find a way. They're gonna be like, "Do you want clean air or would you like good air?" He's like, Is there anything in the middle?" Like, that's the future right there. Damn. Are you gonna go to the other conference, Nick? Are you coming to?
Yeah, Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Is the next one in America. Dude, I'm honestly down to go to Amsterdam for the European one. Like, I'm honestly considering it.
Okay.
Only problem is my buddy is from France, and like I wanna go visit him, but he doesn't go back there. He's living around here right now, and he isn't like going back in like July. So if I want to go to Europe, I'm probably gonna go stay with him. But like
Oh,
I would go for the SPX conference. I don't know. I think that would be awesome. I think me and the Aons would go to some coffee shops. It'd be so sick. I'd be
yeah.
like, who wants to get fucked up? Which Aons are irresponsibly young like me?
Hey, live it up, bro. Live it up. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's what Unk keeps telling me. I'm like, Unk, no, I need to lock in. He's like, no, Nick, you gotta fucking live. Like, Crypto Maxi and Unk are like my older brothers right now.
I
Literally. Crypto
mean,
Maxi's like my fucking quant.
yeah. I
I
think
love him.
Yeah, I think
Smart.
you gotta live it up, but I think after a while, like everything kind of not runs its course, but I think you get it out of your system.
Well, the thing is, I think I like work hard and I play hard, so like
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
it, you
yeah, yeah,
know. Like
yeah,
today at work, so like I normally should work like 8 hours, but I can also do overtime if I have like enough work to do and shit. And I clocked in my office job like 8 a.m., left at 5 on the dot, and I didn't take a lunch. Like I ate at my desk, and I just like brought my food to my desk and worked through it because I want that extra money for that SPX token. And then after work, I did my run because I doing the flip the 500 challenge with all those guys that were trying to. Me and Matt Beck and Mang kind of started it, and they got a whole group chat going. And now there's like 8 to 10 of us. It's pretty
What's
awesome.
the challenge?
It's flip the 500 in miles. So 500 miles for the entire calendar year. Crazy. Equates to like somewhere around like 10 miles, 11 miles a week. Or no, there's 52 weeks in a year. But if you just round down to like 50 weeks,
Yeah,
give or take like 2 weeks, you're going to be on vacation.
yeah.
Maybe something like that. Yeah, 50 miles for like 500 miles for the whole fucking year. Some weeks you just can do more than others, I guess, or you can just do
Yeah,
like 2 every day and get ahead.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah,
how
it's a
you're
little bit
with, but
over a
still.
mile per day. If you do the math for daily math. I think about it kind of weekly for me, and it's like I know I can do 18-mile weeks, and I haven't even pushed myself that fucking hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm not the best runner though, but I'm like a David Goggins type of like I just can keep persisting, and I just won't like if I say I'm gonna do 8 miles or 7 miles. Like the other day, I said I was gonna do 5, and I end up doing 6. So I know I'll do it, and I may even impress myself and do a little extra. But I'm not the best with terms of pace, but I can actually run long distance, even though I used to hate that when I was younger. But yeah, I just actually enjoy it now. It's fucking weird. I'm turning into a psycho with it. But I think I like work hard and I party hard. So it's like fuck it. I guess is it okay? Like, is it okay to be young? Is it okay to be a little bit of a sinner? But like, I guess everything in moderation. There's definitely always things you can improve on, though. I guess like no matter where you are in life. So I guess that's the way to look at it. But like, nah, like I'm trying to like fucking like grind and like lock in. I don't know. I'm getting like some enlightenment after my last mushroom trip.
Nice. I've been I've been I've been
Yeah.
I've been wanting a shroom for a minute now that I'm in a good place right now, and I feel like I kind of want to
Mhm.
I want to sort out a couple
Dude,
things.
it's great,
So
especially when you're with someone or with your friends that you like truly know and like you love. I feel bad though. My friend had a really bad trip, and he was like, me and him have been boys forever. It's like the French guy that I'm friends with, and he was like, Nick, I never want to do shrooms with you ever again. And I like was like, oh my god, that makes me so sad. Like I wasn't genuinely sad, but I was like, man, come on, you don't mean that. Like I was like actually like cracking up. Though I was like, dude, you're that fucked up. Like you. I'm like, you're not gonna say that. And like I was thinking, like, nah, he doesn't really mean that. He's like, he just feels like complete shit and he wants to blame it on me. But we did these blue albino ones that were like really strong. I didn't really realize. We researched it and it just said they are extremely potent, like compared to the typical cubensis strain. And we did an eighth each, and it was fucking crazy. Like it felt like probably 4 or 5, maybe. I don't know. It was too much. It was really, really mentally draining afterwards. So it's like now it's like I know I feel like I got the answers I need, so I don't need to do it again.
yeah.
If that makes sense, yeah.
No, for sure. I think that's why I'm like kind of looking forward because I feel like I'm in a good headspace, good everything right now.
And you'll get some
Like
answers about your life or come to
or just
terms with certain things.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just like I
that's
just
why
like
I like it. Like I
yeah
don't like it because like oh funny, like there's like this meme of like the classic like acid user like paper make brain go burr or like no, this should be psychedelics are used for spiritual enlightenment. Like I'm low key on that side of things, the latter of the two, but I definitely think that there is that component of them. Like if you walk out of it and like you don't want to at least make one slight change, I feel like you didn't really trip. If that makes sense.
yeah. It's kind of like spending once you're in the cognosphere too for a while, right? After a while, you kind of you I feel like you naturally start having like self reflections. Does anyone ever
Yes.
get that?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, is anyone else feel that way? Or I don't know if they're here right now. The other
I do for
speakers.
sure, for sure. I've been getting so introspective. I feel like ever since being in SPX, so like I'm like trying to just learn myself in different ways, just kind of like the psychology of how I think about things, and it's definitely a powerful thing.
Do you look at fatherhood different now that you're in Aeon as well? Is it different, Saucy?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. My son's 20 months, and I got into SPX like when did I get into SPX? Like November 24. So I wasn't a father that long before getting into SPX, but um, certainly it kind of puts things in perspective, and becoming a father in itself is certainly a journey. So yeah, it's cool. That's cool.
That's dope. Congrats on being a father. And your son must be, he doesn't know how lucky he is that, you're saving some tiny coins for him too. That's dope.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm currently chasing him around. He's running around.
No, all good. No, all good. I think that's cool that, like, damn, he's gonna have stories. Uh he's like, Dad, you've been getting tiny coins since when? I was like, whoo. you know, damn, that's crazy. That's cool that a lot of people are thinking of that. I feel like I got my mom into SPX. I got my brother into SPX. I got my partner into SPX, and they're Aeons. They just don't know it. Like they like you said, Nick. Like imagine like a what is it called? You were talking about David Goggins, but like a David Goggins Aeon. He's like an Aeon. He just doesn't know it either. We need a David. That's what we need right now. Like whoever brings that to the table, or who the next like person out there in the world, if they're not already part of this
Dude, could you
community.
imagine David Goggins becoming an Aeon? That's probably the best person to become an Aeon out of all famous people and recognized, like, regardless of like influencer. Like
or
he's a book
someone
writer.
doing
He's a book
that.
writer.
Yeah.
Like all influencers, famous people, Hollywood. Like I'd want David Goggins in my coin because he's gonna push it to the limit. He's gonna persist forever. He's gonna keep showing up when others don't. He's gonna be disciplined. He has that fucking
Yeah.
ingrained in him. The discipline is insanely strong with that one.
Yeah.
And like God's looking at his creation and he's like, holy fuck, like man, that guy just doesn't fucking stop. Like I try to think of myself like that, and it's good to have that
Mindset when you can.
yeah, that mindset on yourself. Yeah, having that, like even if you don't fully live up to every discipline thing that you can do. But yeah, man, he's fucking man. After I read that Can't Hurt Me book, it changed my whole perspective. It really did. It was probably the best self-help book you could ever read.
Which one? Which one is it? If you don't mind dropping it.
It's called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. It's his personal memoir, and it's really, really deep. He had definitely had a much harder upbringing than like most people that I've ever known. So for someone like him to achieve what he can achieve, it shows you what the mind's capable of. And I don't know, it just gives you a lot of really good insights. It gives you definitely gives you a lot of like that raw motivation that you want to just go out and do something. But if you really stay disciplined with it and you actually kind of like follow in his footsteps in some sort of a way, it doesn't matter what your background is really. Like you can always be better and you can always be great and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really about fighting those fucking demons. That's what it's about for me. It's about fighting them
Nick,
damn demons. Like God, just give me a fucking beautiful woman that needs my time. Like nah, maybe I just need to be like young and free and just be stupid. But like, come on, bro. Like, I'm disciplined, man. I'm gonna be even more disciplined this year. Like, everyone says like this is my year. Like, of course I said that fucking last year, and I thought that for crypto too. Like, this is my year. Like crypto, this is my year. Fucking gym, this is my year. Running, whatever. Nah, this is my fucking year. Like, actually, like I'm hitting those 500 miles and I'm running a fucking lap on those people. Maybe I'll even do 600 fucking miles. Who cares? As long as we flip to 500. But by the end of the year, I'm gonna be like, yo, guys, we persisted. Like we actually did the
Yeah.
500-mile challenge, and I'm gonna feel awesome about that. And everything else in my life is gonna just fall into place. And I'm gonna work harder at everything else that I do. But this is the year. This is the year that we don't distract ourselves with short-term dopamine fixes and chasing charts or chasing scrolls and chasing likes and all that, all that jazz. This is
Yeah.
about building long-term foundation and building something together and also staying true to yourself and like just get off the goddamn phone and go touch some grass, honestly, and like stop scrolling and start reading. That's what would say, honestly. So the more I read, the better I feel. 100%.
Play long-term games with long-term people. That's all that means today. That's a
I like
fire,
that.
fire meme.
That's it. Long term gains
That
with
one's
long term
fire. I love that one. And I
long term
also,
gains with long term people. Is that what he said?
yeah, play
Yeah.
long term games with long term people. And I also thought of a version of that that says play long term games, win long term friends.
Mm.
I like that too.
Yo,
I think I'm
big
so
sucks.
dyslexic. I low key read it as that the first time. Sometimes like my brain moves too fast, and I just like not skip over words or something.
Dude, you cooked with that. You should make one like that.
Yeah, I should make that one. Honestly, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it with my Aeon. Haha. No, I'm gonna do it with Hodish's because I like his because it has the same background as mine. God, I'm so mentally attached to these JPEGs. My roommate was
Do it.
totally wrong. He fucking thinks that they're worthless because you can screenshot them, bro. TradFi, am I right? They don't pick the smartest ones.
How long till you think we have like? I mean, this is kind of like a general question of in this space. How long till there's like museums of just like NFTs that you could physically go, see them in a bigger screen or whatnot? Because I think like some of these projects, some of these art pieces, some of these NFT collections, I think people are gonna want to see them on a larger scale, like almost like
Ooh, I
gallery,
never thought of that.
like galleries in a way, right?
20 years.
Right? It's not gonna be too long. Like, yeah, I definitely like. There's definitely growth that's gonna happen there. Like, there's so much that's gonna change that people like. I feel like the more that people resist, like there's we know change is coming, but like not every part of this change has to be dreadful. I think there's some good things that are gonna be, you know, improved, but I mean that's why like we're taking a stand right now to like at least carve out the path that we want to be carving out for like the future, our future, and it's great that we're all here because we all have like a common shared belief of like we're all here because we want we want change and we want improvement and like we you know and like it's so mind blowing that like there's not much doubt. Like I don't really feel like I have any doubt thinking about like what the future holds because I feel like more and more like some of the coolest people, smartest, loving, as I always say, people are in this project and they already believe. And it's like right now, like the people that are coming up in 20 who are just hearing about us for the first time. We've been around for like 3 years. I haven't been here for 3 years, but I'm going on my second year now. So like everyone has come in different stages, and I feel like it's good to like remind the new people that are here. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you believe too, or I'm glad you're at whatever stage you are, but you're in the right place at the right time. Like we are we are at the right place at the right time, and it's like and yeah, it's dope. It really feels like we are having like a digital a decentralized revolution in what's going on. So yeah, it's nothing wrong with like being ahead of the curve here. Like yeah, we are early, but it's like we're yeah. So be proud of everyone. Be proud, and everyone's doing what they can, and that's all right too. You know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really well said, bro. I'm just gonna duck off. I've got to start the space that I delayed
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
But
Sorry about that,
man, I
bro.
was no,
I'm
no, no,
gonna.
no, not at all. No, bro. Keep going. I'm sure there'll be people who jump in later. But
Yeah.
man, really appreciate you running this, dude. It's great.
Yeah. We'll talk. So I don't get in the way of your thing. So I'm gonna be ending this in like 15 minutes. But thanks very much, bro. Hoodish, I love you, bro.
Love you,
Appreciate you,
dude.
bro.
Love you, dude. Take it easy, brother. I'll talk to you
Love
soon.
you, Hoodish.
I'm good, bro.
Later, Hoodish.
Hell yeah, bro. What's up, Patrick? Um, yeah, man. This community's sick, man. And like right now, it's like more things are gonna pop up. If I don't have a space, Hoodish has a space. If I don't, Nick has a space, or like Saucy is like. I'm curious to see like what everyone else does or doesn't do or gets involved. Like, did anyone see that physical coin by he goes by Roger? Was it Roger 420? Anyone see that? It's an SPX like physical coin. It's kind of like a cold storage Coin wallet. Did anyone see that? It's Roger 420. He's in Colombia. Let me see.
Yeah, it was in one of the. My bad, I'm eating right now. It
No, go for it.
was in one of the group chats I'm in. I think the raid chats. It
Yeah,
looks really cool.
yeah. I think because I depending. I think it's mostly.
Yeah,
I need to
Roger
ask him.
420.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. I've been DMing him. I think it's a great idea. I think it's for like anyone who doesn't want to keep, their coins. If they don't want to do like a cold wallet of like whatever brands there are, Tangent, Ledger, Trezor, like, and you just want to put it, send it to an address, and store it physically, and then just do that. That's a cool way too. There's so many ways you could like. Store these things and keep them off exchanges. I hope everyone practices like take care of your assets by removing them from exchanges. Especially now as things start heating up, as things start like getting like, you know, uh, crypto's crypto's gonna be in the
That's awesome,
news.
dude. I want one of those juice.
Which ones?
One of those coins he has.
Yeah, yeah.
I
He's
want to like give it to someone. Yeah.
I think it's a cool
A
way of like,
gift.
yeah, there's so many ways you could if you gift, like right now the way I gift SPX, I have these burner cards. They're called burner, burner card, and it's just like Ethereum. Well, they have a Bitcoin one too now, but it's pretty much there's no seed phrase. It's like pin protected, but it's like 6 digits. You set it up, however, but it works kind of like a you could use it as a cold storage or if you want to do transactions. But it's been a good way as I like tell people about it, my friends, my family here, like it's very simple to use and understand, just so they could get like just kind of like get their feet wet, because sometimes yeah, no one people it we're having trouble onboarding because people also don't want to educate themselves. They don't want to, like, they're so trapped in a loop that they don't think that the next best thing is coming from a little corner like in our space. Like people really don't think uh like I said in my list, like it's a joke until it isn't. Like people don't want to take us seriously, but like
But it really is a joke until it isn't. Like we've already had one news appearance with Giovanni. Imagine when it's on the fucking headlines for national news, and they're like, "This new cryptocurrency, like news is going to be reporting on it soon." I can
yeah,
feel it. Like when crypto really just starts pumping all around, altcoin season, Bitcoin. Like when Bitcoin's going up, everything's kind of just going up in unison. Like there will be a time where it's like you can't ignore SPX. Even the mainstream won't be able to ignore us. And then it will be like there's 500,000 holders, and now people are like really starting to hear us and get us to critical mass. Like that's gonna be like when it's the fun's really gonna begin. Like we're building
yeah,
the foundation and stuff. Like we're all so early right now, which is great, and we're all
I
gonna
mean,
be known as like OGs to these people. But I can't wait for the day that they're like meme token SPX6900 is in an attempt to flip the S&P 500 as their goal. Will they be successful? It'll be like some stupid shit, and they'll be like talking about it on fucking like fucking like NBC fucking Fox, whatever. Like they'll be talking about like on like the finance fucking like news on TV. Could you imagine going to your 9 to 5 office job and they're like, Bitcoin's up a lot today, but have you heard of the SP6900? This is up 15% today. Just talking about like their fucking shark glazing it and shit. And I'm like, fuck you, there's no chart, screaming at the TV like a boomer. That would be fucking hilarious, man.
So, someone needs to go on Shark Tank. What's your product? What's your products? Oh man,
Dude,
but
actually, you can get crypto products on Shark Tank, I bet, in the near
yeah,
future.
there's that crypto show too. Killer Whales. Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't think so.
It's called Killer Whales. It has like a bunch of people from X and they or like crypto Twitter and whatnot, and they've been pushing that. I think it's like on 2 seasons, but I'm not sure if you could. It's like on a certain app, so it's not on live. And Giga Chad was actually on there this week. By the way, Nick, check that out. I'll DM you the thing or
Oh, damn.
yeah. So there's so it's crazy how so much is happening, and sometimes we don't even know. Like there's like the space, like our space, our community has grown, and it's like you could tell it's growing because like yeah, I mean there's a lot more people like following me than like before, and that's amazing. But it's like also people that are like they just opened up like a X account like just in December of last year or like the last 3 months. So um people are waking up. People are realizing that they could have the next best thing before people realize what it is, and that's cool too. And like what however you take it, yeah. I don't want to take up too much more space, but if anyone else wants to say anything, I appreciate everyone that came up and came chat. Hoodish, Saucy, Aeon Bro, Nick, thank you, appreciate all you guys. But if you guys want to mention anything else, Nick, I hope you stick with your podcast or figure out your new system. I think you just need to reevaluate how you want to approach it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make a physical schedule or like
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
list of the next couple aeons and do it like 5, 10 at a time. Try to like get 5 people in a row if
Yeah.
they're available certain weeks. Yeah. I'll
Have
figure it
fun
out. Yeah.
have fun with it, like so you don't like burn yourself out. Like don't make it feel like it's work.
Yeah, I wasn't really having that much fun with it when I like did the first few times, but I think I just was not that good at it. Like I was struggling about the recording stuff, and now that I have that down, it's better. So yeah, I'll make it fun.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go. I appreciate everyone who listened to this transmission, and go check out Hoodish's SPX files. Go
Appreciate
support.
you, Juice.
Hey,
You're the
appreciate
man.
it, Saucy. Thank you very much. You guys have a good night. Aeon, bro. Appreciate you coming on. Let us know any updates with the Aeon TV West Coast.
Yeah, I'll let you know, and I might DM you tonight about something.
Sounds good, bro.
I'll see you
Okay.
guys.
You guys have a good night. Love you guys. Have a good night. Till
Have a
next
good
time.
night, man. Thanks for
Love
hosting.
you. Bye.